Hey cruisers, I'm Sherry with Cruise Tips TV. We have a very special episode for you today in place of our weekly vlog. Very exciting news from Carnival Corporation this past few weeks. And we decided that there were so many questions about this exciting announcement that we wanted to do an entire episode on it. I am going to be reading from some extensive notes and articles here to provide you guys with information, so please forgive me for glancing down at the paper on occasion. But what we are talking about today is Carnival Corporation's new Ocean Medallion. If you were plugged into the news or following the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, you probably heard that something very unusual happened, and that is that the Carnival CEO Arnold Donald took the stage as the keynote speaker at CES, which is very unusual for someone who's outside the tech world to get top billing at a show like that. And one of our subscribers, I'm not sure I can say this right, but I'm going to try, Beetle Urban Gardener, gave us the best article from USA Today from an actual tech columnist who got to try out the Ocean Medallion prior to the launch and prior to the conference. And we are just so elated because there's so much real information in this article. So thank you very much, as always, to our wonderful subscribers for giving us this information. And we're going to be summarizing and answering some questions about this item as we go. So what is this thing? It is essentially a wearable. It is the size of a token that you can put in your pocket. You can wear it as a necklace, you can wear it as a watch, you can buy keychains, totes, and whatever that you are going to be able to take with you on your cruise. Now, of course, that doesn't give you any information, so I'm going to explain it further. The Ocean Medallion actually is something that is just this incredible technology, but it's totally secure. It can do anything from unlocking your room door when you walk up to it, to buying whatever you want on the cruise ship, to helping you to keep track of past orders, and finding your friends. So it's a whole lot to understand though, because everyone's thinking, okay, is this thing like Disney's Magic Band? Well, it is, and it was made by the same creator, but it goes quite a bit beyond that. So basically, what it does is it takes GPS-like navigation and all types of other technology to help your cruise to be more personalized and special. So we mentioned that it's no bigger than a quarter. It's this tiny thing. If you've seen the ads for it, it looks really fancy and extravagant. So one thing that people want to know is this thing free? And yes, it is actually free. And let me tell you how you actually get one of these. Before your cruise, Carnival Corporation will actually mail you the medallion in a nice little box. And if you are allergic to metal, they will even send you a little plastic wrapper to go around the outside so it doesn't irritate your skin. I want to find the exact information here on how you get it before your cruise. I think it's really fascinating. Let's see here. All right. The medallion is free to all passengers and comes with a plastic band to wear on your wrist. You can purchase additional accessories that will display your medallion as a watch, necklace, or keychain, which we thought. We thought there'd probably be something here that you could buy to go with it to make it look more cool. There is no extra cost for the device, and there is no extra cost for Medallion Class cruises. It is also not mandatory that you take advantage of this technology. It is totally optional. So if you feel like this is Big Brother, you do not have to participate. You do not have to wear it. It's okay. We talked a little bit about the fact that you can track passengers around the ship. It's not a GPS system, but what they're saying is that you can select an option that allows you to locate your travel companions via the medallion or on your smartphone. So probably using the app on your smartphone or these kiosks around the ship that will help you to locate your friends. Okay, so when is this puppy coming out? What's going on? Why are we talking about something that's not even coming out for almost another year? Well, that is because they're having to retrofit all of these ships with all of the technology that will be involved in enabling it. So what we're going to see is November on Princess Cruises Regal Princess, first ship to get this. We're going to see the Medallion Class cruises start, and then it will expand to Royal Princess and Caribbean Princess in early 2018, and ultimately their plan, according to Donald, is to utilize the technology on the entire fleet in the Carnival Corporation family. So we're going to see it on Carnival, Holland America, Cunard, Seabourn, Costa, P&O UK, and P&O Australia. Of course, we don't have all the details on when those are going to be coming out. I'm sure that there will be a lot of information released throughout 2017, but that's a little bit more information about what's going to be happening. Another thing that I thought was really cool is that they are going to be improving the Wi-Fi on all of the ships with the Ocean Medallion. So that's pretty awesome. And these little doodads will not be using data or roaming packages. They're local, so there's not going to be any extra fees involved with using the devices as long as they're part of the network. And they're also going to be working at the private islands eventually too. Another cool thing, it sounds like they're not touchscreen devices. So when you look at this little thing, what you're going to see is basically just, you know, a little plastic cover. There's no on and off button. There's no need to charge it. There's no menu to navigate. So it's not something that you're going to be tapping on and looking at to operate. It's just going to be carried with you to enable the fact that you're in a Medallion class cruiser, and it's going to store all of your information on it. So I know that's a little bit confusing. When I first saw it, I thought, why is there this little princess logo on it? It looks really funny, but now I understand that they're probably just going to be putting something kind of generic according to the cruise line on the plastic face of it. So we mentioned that they're going to be doing a massive revamp from bow to stern. On all these ships. It sounds like they have to install a really big network of sensors and experiential computing devices. So that's going to be a lot of work, and probably why this is coming out so very slowly, because they have so much more to do. So what will it do for us? What are we going to be seeing that will help our cruises to become more personalized? What Carnival Corporation is saying that will happen is that you'll have a number of things that can happen. Number one, you'll be able to personalize your dining experience a little bit more, maybe checking out menus in advance from your personal device and placing orders for delivery anywhere you plan to be, which sounds really cool. Maybe poolside, maybe cabin, maybe even having delivery to the theater or the casino of drinks and food and things like that. You can note your dietary restrictions there in advance. So I think that sounds absolutely wonderful. What else will it do? Well, it will open your cabin door as you approach. I mean, we're not even talking about scanning this thing in front of the door. It just knows you're coming and opens the door for you, which sounds really cool. It sounds like it may also be able to turn on your lights for you. And one thing that I thought was pretty interesting in reading this article is that also means that the cruise ship can turn off your lights when you're not in the room, and that can save them an enormous amount of energy. What if they can turn off your lights and your air conditioner when you're not there? That is energy efficient, and that's a cost savings to them. So I really like that. I think that's awesome. That's another thing that it will do for you. Let's look at some other things. So one of the things that I'm most excited about that will be an interesting concept on this is how they use it to make embarkation and disembarkation smoother and better and faster, especially on these giant ships with 3,500 people on them. How can they make it faster? There are promises that that is going to happen. We don't know how just yet, but they are saying that embarkation and disembarkation are going to be pretty amazing. So a lot of you have expressed concerns about safety. And I want to give you kind of the official statement from the Carnival Corporation on safety and personal information. Essentially what they're saying is that it is associated to your guest ID, but the medallion itself contains no personal information whatsoever. So your personal information is encrypted and it's kept in the cloud. So let's just say you lose it. You drop it in the pool, you drop it in the hallways, and it's nowhere to be found. You could go to the customer service desk and have a new one issued to you and have it deactivated immediately, or according to these articles, you could actually deactivate it yourself, which sounds pretty cool to me. So that is pretty exciting. I want to just go through my articles here and just make sure I haven't missed any of the perks. Of course, if you have read more about this than I have and you know a little bit more about what's going to happen with the device, please be sure to leave it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. I know that news is coming out about this as we speak, but this is really incredible technology, you guys, from Carnival. In fact, listen to this. At the Consumer Electronic event in Vegas, Carnival Corporation built a 14,000 square foot virtual cruise ship to show this thing off and to show people how it works. And I think that is so exciting. I really wish I would have known. I would have loved to have been there. Probably wouldn't have been able to anyway with work being so busy right now, but I think it's so cool. Love to see how the Bluetooth and NFC technology is going to make our cruising experience better, and maybe we'll get an opportunity to go check it out on Regal Princess when it debuts. I hope that this has been helpful. Hope that you all have a better understanding of what the Ocean Medallion does. If you've learned more, if you have helpful articles, please leave them in the comments below. And if you like like this video, please give us a thumbs up. It really does help us out a lot. Thank you all so very much for sharing this exciting cruise tech with us this week. And until next time, we'll see you on the high seas. Bye. Hey, click me to subscribe.
Your shirt looks fantastic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Take a picture of me.